Showtime. As the crowd goes away, there she stands bright as day, just like the sun she's made to shine, brings me fun and wastes time away. She's so beautiful, her lips, her smile so pure, her fine emotions cold, just got me glowing. Whoa,
Showtime.
yeah. She's determined to be in my spotlight, so determined to stay when it shines on the rain. So cherish the moon and sunlight in the night in Paris, and all I can say, yeah.
Hi, so this little cutie that I am wearing today is by Janet Collections, and the name is Helen. I saw this cutie on another YouTuber. I think her name is Her Style Row or something like that. But I saw it on her and I absolutely decided I would try it. Now, I've done a wig review on the MLC 156, which is my favorite to date bob. So I ordered that one, and it is a lace front, and it is incredibly realistic, as realistic as a wig can be. So I decided to try this because I couldn't find MLC 156 in the lighter colors. So the lightest color that I could find at that time was a number 4. This color that I'm wearing today is OET 1B30, and I love this color on me. Now, you guys know that I have alopecia, so I like to wear wigs that is as close as realistic as can be, because I can't take out hair to camouflage like a lot of the women on the tube can. Now, this wig that I have on is not a lace front. It is a full synthetic wig cap. I wasn't aware that this was a full cap. I thought it was a lace front wig. But anyway, it has a so-called part. It's not really a part per se. You see that? It's not a part. Now I saw where she actually took concealer and she put it in here. Now my only thing about this is that it's nothing that you can, if you put it on here, you're really going to put it on the stitching, I guess, because it doesn't even have like the plastic skin, what do you call it, the skin cap, a skin top, or whatever. What's the skin? So it would be nice if they had like the skin, even if they couldn't put lace in this, they could have put like the skin top. Would have been nice, and then you could have put the concealer on it or whatever. But my thing about it, because it's not a skin top, and it's not lace, and if you put the powder or if you put concealer on it, how is it going to stay? Is it going to look like it's just something on top of your hair? I haven't tried it yet, and I will try it and see if it makes it look a little bit more realistic. To me, it looks wiggy. Somebody can walk up on you, they can tell that you got a wig on. Although it's cute on, it does look like you got a wig on. I love the color. Now, this is not as slanted as MLC 156. It's not as slanted. It is nice though, but it's not as slanted, and it's not as thick. Now, this type of hair is similar to when you get a fresh perm. You know how silky your hair is? It's really light, and it's really, really light, kind of like when you first get a perm. But then, in MLC 156, it's more like after you had the perm for like 2 weeks, after 2 washes, and it's a little bit thicker. That's what the MLC reminds me of. But when I used to have hair, I loved my hair. I didn't really particularly care that my hair was bone straight when I got a perm. I liked my hair better when it was like 2 weeks old, post perm. But anyway, this is like a fresh perm. It's not as thick as the other hair. Now this particular hair is kind of like, it's like dark roots, and then it goes lighter, as you can see, dark roots, and then it's more. And then you see the 1B 30. I guess this is more like 1B, and it goes down to 30. It's not streaked. It starts at 1B and it goes down to 30. And again, this is a really pretty color on my skin. I'm gonna turn around so you can see the back. I am recording from my laptop, so hopefully you can see the back. To me, it's not as cut as pretty as MLC. That's just my opinion. I am partial to Magic Lace MLC 156. That is my favorite, and I recommend it to every woman that have alopecia. Love it, love it, love it. Now, would I say this is necessarily alopecia friendly? You know, people who have hair could probably take this out, you know, or even people who have hair could possibly even cut this. I'm going to take this off right quick. They could probably cut this. This is how it is inside the cap. It has these little combs that you can, I guess, clamp in your own hair if you have hair. And it has this right here. So people could probably, have hair, could probably cut this and pull out their own hair. And I'm going to turn this around here. Can you see that? As you see, there's no skin top. There's no lace. So I don't know how realistic you can make this girl look. Although, again, it is really pretty. It is pretty. And I'm going to put a little bit of the, let me try that. Let me try and put a little makeup there. I even thought about maybe plucking some of this hair, but even if I plucked it to give it more of a scalp, I didn't want to mess it up. So anybody that's like those wig gurus out there, if you can make it look more realistic, then please tag me in your video, because I would love to learn. I'm just a regular old 50-year-old woman, and I don't have the skills on some of the YouTube gurus out there. All right, I'm gonna put it back on here, and I'm gonna see if I can put but to me it's really wiggy looking to me in this state. Although again, it is pretty, but it's wiggy looking to me. Very wiggy looking to me. But on camera you can't tell it's wiggy looking. But to me it's wiggy looking. Alright, how did I have this at first? Okay. Okay, so now I got some hair stuck up under the cap. So I'm trying to get this straighten out. And of course, you know, I like to push my wigs back a little bit more, because the closer it is to your head, the more of a mop it looks to me. So I like to push mine back a little bit. So let's try this concealer in the so-called parting area, if you even call it a part. Okay, where's my concealer angle brush here? I have to forgive me for not being organized. I hadn't planned on doing this on the camera, so. And I'm making a mess here. So I tell you what, I'm going to come right back and I'm going to do this. Guys, so this is the concealer. And I'm just going to put a little bit on this angle brush. And I will be looking away from the camera doing this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm gonna, let's see. Alright guys, so I'm back and I did put some concealer on it, and what I did is it was looking kind of cakey at first because again there's nothing, there's no skin top or any lace to adhere the concealer to. So when you put it on, it looks like it's just concealer on top of your hair, and I didn't like the way it looked. So what I did is I got one of my makeup wipes, you know, one of the, and wet it. And what I did is I wiped all of the excessive um, concealer that got actually on the roots of the hair. I got rid of that. And what I did is, because it was kind of thick and obvious, very obvious looking, and I don't know if this camera can pick it up. I don't think it's picking it up very well, but it is a nice little um, part there. So what I did is I wet my makeup toilet toilet paper or whatever you call it, makeup um, paper remover. I don't know why I get on here and I get tongue tied. But anyway, I wet this, and what I did is I took the excessive makeup off of the roots of the hair, and then so the concealer that was left in the scalp, what I did is I just kind of just pretty much did like this, damped it and mashed it into the parting and pushed it in, really pushed it in. And so now it looks more real, it looks better than it did at first. At first I was just thinking this is not going to look right, and it does look better. Even if somebody get up on you really close, it's not as obvious. And only way somebody can tell that it is maybe concealer in that parting is if they get like really, really up in your business. And ain't nobody need to be in your business like that. If anybody got to get all up in your head, there's a problem. But if they're from this distance, just talking face to face, it's gonna look like a nice little part. Um, but again, I think it would look better if you could pull out some of your own hair. Um, yeah. So for the women who fully bald, I mean, I would give this unit out of 5 stars. I'd give it a 3.5 star. Only because it's not as realistic as I would like it to be. But it is cute on. It does look good on. Would I buy this again? Probably not. Only because um, it's not as realistic as I would like it to look for a wig. But it is very cute on. So that's been my take of this. You guys can give me your opinion. I would greatly appreciate it. And once again, this has been my what? My truth. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.